Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Bangladesh. This is ELT, Chairman ELT, Director BLC, Founder BLS and Head of Linguistics Bangladesh with ELT TESOL and TEFL series lecture video 15. This lecture is on placement test in ELT. This is an important topic of language testing and evaluation course. Now, let's get started. Introduction to placement tests. Placement test is a test to determine students' level of ability in one or more subjects or language skills in order to place them with others of the same approximate knack. Usually, a placement test is given by a school, college, university, and language teaching institute to determine the academic or skill level of a student, especially a new student, with a view to place them in the right class, course, level, or subject. Students are required to take placement test before entering or registering. Importance of placement tests in ELT. Placement tests, as their name suggests, are intended to provide information which will help to place students at the stage of the teaching program most appropriate for their abilities. Typically, they are used to assign students to classes at different levels. Placement tests play a vital role in language teaching learning arena, for it helps the authority to decide who of the entry learners is approximately suitable to be admitted at which level of the language program. International standard placement levels of language expertise. According to Common European Framework of Reference CEFR descriptions, 6 international standard English language expertise levels are: Level A, English Basic User, A1 Beginner, A2 Elementary English. Level B, English Independent User, B1 Intermediate English, B2 Upper Intermediate English. Level C, Proficient English User, C1 Advanced English, C2 Proficiency English. The above 6 reference English levels are widely accepted as the global standard for grading an individual's language of proficiency. A student's entry into a language school, commercial language center, or any language program at a suitable level is determined by placement tests. The poor students will be admitted to basic, and the higher achievers will be admitted into the advanced course or level. Poor students need more theses and queries. Mixing of good and bad students will bring harmful in teaching learning language. Other uses of placement tests. Placement test is widely used at schools, colleges, universities, as well as language teaching institutes at the time of their new students' admission tests. Recruiting agencies also use placement tests to select best candidates for appointment. Through placement tests, the concerned authority decides which candidates will be eligible and suitable to study or work at their advertised classes, groups, courses, disciplines, or posts. University, medical and engineering admission tests, college admission tests, school admission tests, BCS exams, bank recruitment exams, and so on are the grand examples of placement tests. So, a placement test is very important to conduct in any admission and job-oriented tests. Features of the placement tests. Unlike proficiency test or achievement test, placement tests have some specially different characteristics. There is no pass or fail system here. No grading system is necessary. No norm is used to interpret test results. The expected candidates are selected not based on score or grading but based on merit, placed or position through open competition. Only the top placed candidates get chance out of many according to the number of seats, posts or vacancies concerned. Either the test constructed difficult or easier doesn't matter to select best candidates and achieve the purpose of the tests. The purpose of placement tests. The purpose of placement testing is to determine students' current level of skills and knowledge in English, especially in reading and writing. This information determines the most appropriate courses for enrollment. Placement test assesses abilities in English, mathematics, and reading. They may also be used in other disciplines such as foreign languages, computer and internet technologies, health and natural sciences, and so on. The goal is to offer low-scoring students remedial coursework to prepare them for regular coursework. The test determines what courses you will be placed in when you begin at college. Depending on your score, you may need to take extra developmental courses or you may be able to start regular college courses right away. The advantages of placement test. A placement test has an invaluable and precious benefit contributing to the student's academic success. Firstly, it gives the students a reliable standardized measurement of their language skills. Secondly, as it is based on the CEFR, it is an accurate reflection of classroom expectations. Placement test can be bought, but this is not to be recommended unless the institution concerned is quite sure that the test being considered suit its particular teaching program. Strengths and weaknesses. No one or single placement test will work for every institute, or the initial assumptions about any test that is commercially available must be that it will not work properly. The placement tests which are most successful are those constructed for particular situations. They depend on the identification of the key features at different levels of teaching in the institutions. They are tailor-made rather than bought of the peg. This usually means that they have been produced in-house. The work that goes into their constructions is rewarded by the savings in time and effort through accurate placement. Thank you for hearing me.